Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Cop Council. How are we all? Hopefully, all of you are having a fantastic day wherever you are around the world. And welcome back to yet another match preview show for you guys. And it is a bit different today. Of course, we do have an unusual background for once on the channel. Again, it's been a while, but we have finally sorted things out. Hopefully, the audio does sound crisp and nice, and hopefully, it's not me sounding like in a kitchen sink, hopefully. But yes, we do have it all sorted now. No longer the green screen. Well, it is the green screen, but it's doing its job this time. It's not, just green. I don't have Kevin and Makendo taking the mick out of me for having a green screen. But how are we, chat? Hopefully, all of you are having a fantastic Saturday, wherever you are around the world, and welcome to another match preview show. And hopefully, if people could let me know the audio sounds okay. Hopefully, things looks okay as well. You get to see my head now. Of course, I am wearing a cap today because I look like a mess, but again, get to see my head, not just my forehead, which is brilliant as well anyway. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. Press is in saying Spurs with the laughing emoji. Yeah, it wasn't a good performance, was it, Spurs? Obviously, Everton as well getting a win today, which is big. Obviously, if Tom's watching, that was big for them. And still, I think that when you look at the Premier League table, it's very much, a couple of results go, with you or go against you, and you certainly either go up or you go down. And looking at it at the minute, again looking at towards the top end. I know the Villa play tomorrow, we play tomorrow. So again, if we drop points against Brentford, that's an opportunity for other teams to obviously go on and get ahead in that sense as well. Obviously, if other results go our way, Liverpool could be top by tomorrow night as well. So again, there's very much a sense of, again, one little slip up or a couple of slip ups could really damage your season in that sense anyway. But Johnson, hi, do you think Luke Chambers will start tomorrow after Tsimikas' poor performances in the last game? I would still say no, personally. I think Kostas Tsimikas, again, hasn't been performing well. And don't get me wrong, hasn't been performing well for quite some time. But I still think Joe Gomez would be preferred at left back over anyone, even though, again, it didn't work against Luton and it didn't work against Toulouse in that second half neither. But I think Jurgen Klopp would still try and do that instead of having Luke Chambers and that pressure being put on him. Again, some players can handle it, but again, when you're asking a young player to come in and play left back in such a big game and a tough game as well for Liverpool v Brentford, that's one of the things where I'm like, maybe Jurgen won't do that. He could surprise a lot of us, but I do think that he'll go with experience. So it'll either be Kostas or it'll be Joe Gomez. But again, I'd like to see it because again, Kostas has been very, very poor the last couple of games, last couple of weeks, really. But we won't drop points. I think 4-1 win just because we always prove doubters wrong. That's true, press, 100%. And I hope we do win 4-1 tomorrow. It'd be absolutely brilliant. And as well, if other results go our way tomorrow, again, Liverpool could be top of the league, or only on goal difference, but still, it would be nice for Liverpool to be top of the league, by just the finest of margins, anyway. But we will take a quick look anyway, chat, at, of course, the previous records between Liverpool and Brentford. As you can see on your screen right now, of course, Liverpool winning last time out in May, the 6th of May, at Anfield. Of course, I believe it was a Mo Salah goal that got Liverpool the winner on that day. I believe Liverpool played a 4-2-3-1 in that game as well, with Curtis Jones and Fabinho playing in a double pivot, which again might be a sign of course, what Liverpool might do against Brentford this time round. But of course, again, they'll beat us 3-1 away to their grounds. We beat them 3-0 in 2022. I believe that's when Mo Salah wasn't there for AFCON. And of course, we drew 3-3 2 seasons ago at their ground as well. But I just want to quickly as well talk about Thomas Frank and Brentford, because again, what an amazing job Thomas Frank has done at Brentford. At the minute, as things stand, they're currently ninth in the Premier League, again on 16 points, doing an absolutely amazing job. And I did think, again, they might have struggled this season, not having Tony, not having money to be able to, finance having such a big player being missed. But I think this man has definitely stood up to the challenge. Obviously, Mbeumo has absolutely been unbelievable for Brentford this season so far. Of course, obviously big wins away to Chelsea, even though again, look, Chelsea away for some people is quite easy. But I just think that the way Thomas Frank has been able to make Brentford a very stable club, in terms of it's hard to go there. It's rare that teams go there to get a win. Around their area. Obviously, big teams expect to go there and win, but again, make it very, very difficult. Like, we haven't won at Brentford away since they've come into the Premier League. And yeah, like I said, I think the whole Ivan Toney situation, I did think that maybe Brentford might have dropped off a little bit this season, because they have, again, not having that 25 goal a season striker. Again, it leaves a massive question mark, I think, on certain capabilities of the squad. But then again, look, they've done amazingly well so far. I think it's interesting, 100%, where I think that you've got them, you've got Brighton, you've got Villa so far doing really, really good. Again, there's probably somebody else that I'm forgetting at the moment, but they're pushing the likes of, again, the top four challengers, or the usual suspects in terms of top four chasing, European chasing, I would say as well, for that. But it's going to be a tough game tomorrow. Look, it's not going to be a walk in the park. Again, like I said, Brentford haven't been an easy opponent for Liverpool. Since I think, again, since they've come back into the Premier League, and that does come down to Thomas Frank and the job and the big job that he's doing as well. Anyway, but again, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below as well, because I would be interested to know your guys' thoughts as well. This game will be like the home game for Villa. Everyone thinks close game, but we batter them. I hope so, Bryce. I absolutely hope so. I do think it's going to be a tough game though, because again, Brentford, they have that capability of getting us on the counter attack. Again, Liverpool for some reason struggle against counter attacks, but it's look at that Chelsea game. Like, again, I only watched bits and pieces of it after the game, but realistically, Chelsea played it to their hands. Again, Brentford brilliant defensively, and then again, quick counter attacks, 2 good goals in that sense, and they managed to break them down and beat them. And like, we know Liverpool can see goals. Liverpool will concede goals, and that's just the thing for me. Where again, you rule out that counter attack and you stop that dead. Again, I don't think Brentford score against Liverpool, but watch me say that now, and look, it'll end up happening. But yeah, look, 100%, I think Liverpool need to get their act together, because the last 2 games haven't been good, and let's be quite honest about that as well. But 8 wins in a row at Anfield, yeah, no, it is 100%. And obviously, the big thing for Jurgen Klopp to pick from is, of course, this man. Does Ryan Gravenberch start for Liverpool? Is he fit? Is he available? Of course, Jurgen did mention that a couple of people have little injuries here and there. Obviously, Curtis Jones is unavailable. McAllister is unavailable due to suspension, and then that leaves you then a bit of a question mark then of who starts in midfield. Obviously, we can guess and we can speculate who it's most likely to be, because again, Dominic Szoboszlai will start in midfield for Liverpool, and then it's then a question mark then of who else in that scenario. And again, we know in the 6, the only option for Liverpool at the minute is Wataru Endo. Maybe Jurgen Klopp might change to a 4-2-3-1, and this is what I alluded to at the beginning of the show, where last season we beat them back with a 4-2-3-1, and it could very well be the same. It might be that Again, it might be a Szoboszlai next to Endo, and that might be it. Or again, if Ryan Gravenberch is fit and available, it might be Gravenberch and Szoboszlai next to each other. Again, it would be very much that sense of where it would be interesting to see if Jurgen would change to that, or even a 4-4-2 in that aspect of things as well. But again, we're not too sure on Ryan Gravenberch. Again, there was no real press conference. Again, it was stuff from another press conference, I believe, anyway, from Jurgen Klopp. But again, we know that Curtis Jones is definitely out for the game. He has a hamstring tear, which should be back after the international break, which again is Manchester City, which again is a horrific game to come back from international break anyway. You've got them. You've got, like I said, Maka is out due to suspension. Gravenberch should be fit as well. Virgil van Dijk should also be fit. Obviously, Jurgen did say that Virgil did pick up a cold from the draw last week against Brentford, against Luton to lose anyway. So again, hopefully returns are going to be coming for Liverpool against Brentford anyway. But why don't we use Trent at left back like Pep did with Cancelo? I wouldn't like that personally. I always hate it when is it off corners that that they swap over, and sometimes you've got Robbo playing right back and Trent playing left back. I always hate that. But again, Klopp might surprise us, but again, I can't see it. If I'm being perfectly honest as well. Press, let me know your starting 11 prediction as well. And anyone else that's in as well, let me know your starting 11 prediction in the comments. But again, it'll be interesting to know and to see what people think anyway. But Chris is in as well. Big up, Chris. So big up, mate. Been a while. I've been busy. Trent in midfield or right back. Gomez at left back. I think Trent plays right back. I don't think he plays in midfield. If Liverpool do have just two midfielders available, I do think Liverpool will change to 4-2-3-1. I can't see us sticking to a 4-3-3, even though I know Jurgen did mention Trent in the midfield in his press conference. But I can't see Jurgen doing that unless Trent plays as a 6 with Gomez right back and then Tsimikas left back potentially. But I don't think Jurgen does that, if I'm being perfectly honest. But again, it could be interesting anyway. But let Chris and Press, let me know your starting line predictions anyway in the comments. Because again, I think it's pretty easy what the back four will be, as long as again who plays at left back and as well who we know in midfield as well will be another thing as well, 100%. What else do we have? Sorry. Alisson, Gomez, Van Dijk, Kanate, Trent at left back. Or it could be Gomez at left back. Szoboszlai, Endo, and Elliott, Diaz, Nunes, and Salah for press. Yeah, I forgot about Harvey Elliott, to be fair. I think that's the one I was thinking about in terms of who could be injured for Liverpool. But yeah, to be fair, it's a good lineup there. But going to be a patience game. Going to be tough to break down, like we saw them against Chelsea. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I think Brentford's best chance to punish Liverpool is counter-attack, like they did against Chelsea. And we know Liverpool have struggled at times with counter-attack this season. And yeah, if Liverpool can stop that from minute 1 to minute 90, that'll be fantastic. And I think that is what we'll be aiming for as well. But pressing, we're levels above Chelsea. We are, to be fair. We are very much levels above Chelsea Football Club at the minute. To be fair, Chelsea don't have very good standing, I think, with anyone so far this season. Like, they play City tomorrow, and I'm intrigued to see how bad it's going to be for Chelsea. Because for some reason, ever since they beat Spurs, Chelsea fans are like, "Oh yeah, we're back to our best." Jackson's scoring, Mudryk is there, Smush is that, and I'm like, "You all against Spurs." Like you won 4-1, but I think anyone could have beat us because team was 9 men. Like it wasn't like if Chelsea overcome a massive odds in that game. The game was massively favored towards Chelsea, and they struggled to win. It took them until like the 96th minute to be able to kill the game off. Like that just goes to show. And tomorrow, I think they're going to get absolutely battered by City. I'd like Chelsea to win because again, it helps out Liverpool in that sense. But again, I think Chelsea are going to absolutely get battered by City, 100%. But Alisson, Trent, Canate, Van Dijk, Gomez, Endo, Elliott, Szoboszlai, Salah, Jota, and Diaz for Chris as well. To be fair, chat, I'm going to go with my Salah prediction. Again, you two let me know your score prediction as well. If anyone else is in as well, let me know your guys' thoughts. But for me, I'd go Ali, Trent, Canate, Van Dijk. I'd go Costas, because again, I think Costas is very much a confidence player. If you can get something going for him, again, I think he'd be okay. Watch that come back to bite me now. But yeah, that would be my defense. Midfield would be Szoboszlai, Endo, and Gravenberch if Ryan Gravenberch is fit. If not, then Elliott in for Gravenberch. And then front three, I'd go Mo Salah, Darwin Núñez, and Lucho Diaz. I'd go Luis Diaz. And then bring on Jota and bring on Gakpo as well. If Liverpool were to go 4-4-2 or 4-2-3-1, again, I'd probably take it. If Gravenberch is fit, I would take out Endo and then play a front four, maybe of Cody Gakpo or Jota to that midfield, to that front four. Anyway, if Lucho, Mo, Darwin. You could play Gakpo in the 10, to be fair. That could work, to be fair. What else we got? Pressing 4-1 Liverpool, Salah twice, Van Dijk and Elliott. I like the sound of that press. I do absolutely like the sound of that. Great news about Diaz's appearance. Yeah, phenomenal news. Look, I don't think any of us could imagine what him and his family has been going through the last few days. Even watching that interview yesterday of Manny, of course, Lucho's dad, that was heartbreaking. The fact that he said again he didn't think at times that he wouldn't see his family again and this and that, and again that was sad to hear in that, but again it's great news. I think, as everyone has said, it's again the best thing about that, about Thursday was that news. And yeah, absolutely fantastic that he's back home as well, 100%. Also, we will remember the heroes that give us freedom today on remembrance. Shame some more ruin it. Yeah, absolutely, 100% for there, Chris, as well. But yeah, I'm going to go 2-0 Liverpool for me. I'm going to go Darwin Núñez and I'm going to go Luis Diaz as well to get the goals for Liverpool. Nice for Lucho to score a goal, to be fair. But yeah, they're my two goal scorers. I'm going to go 2-0 Liverpool. I think it's going to be a tough game. I'd like to be with press and say again 4-1 Liverpool. Absolutely love to be that guy. Say we're going to absolutely smash him. But I think it's going to be a tough game. I'd love it not to be. Give us that 3-0 prediction so we go above Arsenal. I'd love it to be 3-0. But no, I'm going to stick with 2-0. To be fair, do we go over Arsenal with just a win, or does it have to be 3-0? Let me just quickly take a look. Where we are. Premier League. No, that's the Spurs game. The Premier League. No, a 2-0 would do us to go over Arsenal. Oh yeah, to be fair though, I'm saying that about us being top of the league. It only takes City's goal difference, not realizing that they're six ahead of us on goal difference. So yeah, we'll just take 3 points no matter what. If it's a 3-0, a 4-1, a 2-1, or 1-0, I don't care. Get 3 points pretty pleased, and be second in the Premier League. That'll be very nice. With Chris going 2-0 as well. Yeah, I think 100%. 2-0 win for Liverpool. I've gone Lucho and Darwin to get the goals. Hopefully, just any win will do tomorrow. And fingers crossed as well. We'll have a performance as well. But again, hopefully, we'll have something to be happy about tomorrow at 4 o'clock anyway. And hopefully, something even more happier when Chelsea beat Manchester City, which again is unlikely to happen as well anyway. But if you're new around here, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If the stream looks better than that, then again, let me know in the comment section down below. Got a new camera, new microphone, and that, so let me know if everything sounds good. Let me know if everything is so good. It's good in that sense as well. And yeah, this is the new look. We're away from anyway, or at least we're away from the green screen being City away to be draw 2-2. I'll talk about that after the international break. Who's fit, who's not. But yeah, we don't talk about that yet. Press anyway. But yeah, guys, hopefully have a fantastic rest of your Saturday. I will be back tomorrow with a post-match reaction. Hopefully I'll see you guys there for that. And yeah, fingers crossed, like I said, Liverpool get the win. And most importantly, again, get a performance in, because the last 2 games have been woeful for the Reds anyway. But until next time, guys, that's going to be it from me. I've been Connor from the Cook Council. See you guys next time.